Everybody, welcome back to King's Quest 2, or at least the remake of it. I'm the Blues 32, and I apologize for the fan in the background. It's hot in here. It's about, I don't know, 86 degrees? 84, 86, something around that. And my mouse is messing up already. Why you do this to me, mouse? It's gonna take a while for my new one to get here.
You wrap a...
If this works, I am going to be upset. It's not working. Or maybe it is. I don't know.
You wrap a...
You know, so much for this ding-dong ditch thing I'm doing. It's not working out at all. Oh my god.
You watch as a little man runs out of the door, which has been built into a tree. You surmise that you have found the culprit's home. The vague aroma of chicken soup confirms it. That fiend.
I'll show him. I'll butter his croissant. God darn it, mouse! Go, 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 go.
Finding the door ajar, you cautiously open it and step inside the tree.
Operation Soup Retrieval is underway.
A very sharp knife has... That's not a knife. The knife you found under a rock one time? Now that was a knife.
Don't even start.
Ouch, this fire is hot. You grab the handle of the bubbling pot of chicken. Upon opening the trunk, you find a number of items that among them are some gold coins.
Yay.
They display the distinctive face of the first king. They could only have come from the magic chest of Daventry.
That little bastard.
You close. There's nothing. It is locked.
What do you mean it's locked?
The elaborate display cabinet sitting to one side of the room looks heavy and expensive. You begin to wonder how this contraption looks like some... You suspect it to be moving those due to thinking quickly.
This is the best idea.
The dwarf has entered his underground hovel.
This is the best idea ever.
You sense that the coast...
Well, that worked. For some reason.
You hear the latch fall in...
Okay, now we can go give this chicken soup to Granny. Because reasons.
Welcome. Come in, please. Possum told me to expect you.
What accent is that?
The pot contains chicken soup. However,
Oh no!
you place the now cold chicken soup over the crackling fire. You offer the soup to Possum's grandma, introduce yourself, and wait courteously while the frail elderly lady eats the nourishing meal.
Nom nom nom.
When she is finished, she sets the empty bowl down elsewhere and turns her attention towards you.
You gonna say something? Am I supposed to say something? Well, I think this is the right thing to do, so
The
here.
elderly lady.
What do you mean? How could she not be interested in gold coins? Oh, whatever.
If you would like to speak with me for a while, I would welcome your company. A person should never turn away a visitor, especially when she reaches the twilight of her life.
You can't help but feel a sense of finality in the old woman's words.
You must have something in return for your kindness. You do not need to risk your safety for an old, worn-out woman
Well, I was
like
kind of doing it for
myself.
the kid.
Look under the bed. You should find something to keep you a little warmer on a cold night like this.
You peer under the bed and find a thick black cloak. Lying atop it is a beautiful ruby-encrusted ring. You pick both up with reverence.
Ah.
I could not possibly take these fine things from you.
Oh, please. I want you to have them. Nights in Kolima are cold. Believe me.
Well, I've
As
noticed.
for the ring, well, perhaps it is better that I do not have it to remind me.
As you wish.
I still feel like I should be giving her the gold coins. I mean, she's gotta be poor.
These coins, the coins are all genuine. The little girl, you throw one of the coins high in the air, whatever God wants. The elderly,
Yeah, if you say so. Wait, was I supposed to talk to her some more?
Sister Agatha, my dear.
Oh, good grief.
Tell me you have good news.
The king has arrived in Kalima, father.
That is not what I meant.
Your little butt chin.
Yes. Well, he appears to be quite resourceful. It seems his reputation was not totally exaggerated.
He's still alive?
Yep.
For now, but that will change soon, I think. The king has discovered that one of the gems he seeks is in the possession of a colleague of ours. Do you remember? Caldor.
Yes. Is he still trustworthy?
Totally. Still sharp, and there's no questioning his loyalty.
Oh, yes.
My humblest apologies, father, but would it not have been simpler for you to have dealt with Graham personally?
Fool! Imagine the ensuing chaos where Daventry's king murdered in his own land. How then would I be able to search for the item?
I see.
Failure is not an option.
Understood,
well.
father.
Keep me informed, preferably of good King Graham's death.
Okay. Right then. I still feel like I'm missing something here, but whatever. Just in case. Not the way I meant to go. Accursed mouse. You plague me with your non-responsiveness.
With a flourish, you are now aware.
Hello?
Hey, control yourself. You might have children.
I was expecting a ride.
A tree. It is too heavy to move. You greet the fallen tree.
Stumped for a reply. Good joke. Good joke. You had to go over now? No. Oh, now I remember what the coins are for. Still don't know how to trigger it, but I know what it's for. Oh, let's try... This questionable app.
After swallowing the magic,
Well, that did nothing.
you feel the poisonous waters seeping into your. These trees.
I could swear this is where I was supposed to go. What am I missing?
You remove the.
Ah. Anybody there now? No. This is irritating. Every time. What else am I missing? I thought I had this in the bag. But I was wrong.
The black cloak is a fine. The black cloak. It is a slightly.
Frackin' fraggin' briggin' I just don't get this game sometimes. You know what? Hang on. Okay, I figured it out. My mistake. Didn't realize there was more to it. Turns out this thing goes a ways. This is a list of directions.
Something wicked started war. Shame nobody ever saw.
South, north.
You read something
East,
wicked
south.
started.
Something wicked started war.
You read something wicked.
Shame. Nobody ever saw. What?
You feel the poisonous water.
Oh. This is the first south. My mistake. Something wicked started war. Shame. Nobody ever saw. Yerp. I made it.
From here, you cannot make out much detail. However, it is unquestionably a castle.
Castle-vania. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
The shrouded ghoul looks very frightening. His hands are little more than claws,
They're
and his
bones.
face is nearly completely hidden inside the hood of the shroud. He is standing in a small boat.
One right across, my good man.
The boatman accepts your payment and motions for you to climb into the boat.
This is
The
Charon.
shrouded ghoul paddles across.
Charon is the ferryman of the underworld. And the reason why people used to have gold coins placed over their eyes when they died. You were to use them to pay for your,
After swallowing, the sharp thorns brush against your skin. However, instead of feeling intense pain, you only experience a slight tingling sensation. Evidently, the magic sugar cube did its job.
Yerp. Yeah, you would ferry you... Hi, guys. How you doing?
It is a shot. You remove. As you approach the ghosts wearing the black cloak, they seem to notice you, and then begin to drift away towards the cemetery.
Bye, guys. You be good.
As you reach to push the massive doors open, you realize they're... Having an idea, you push the crucifix into the cross-shaped keyhole. It fits. You hear a click, and the door unlocks.
Yes, I'm beginning
You
to
push the heavy...
think this guy had his
The
plan the
moment
whole
you
time.
enter the great hall of the castle, you begin shivering uncontrollably, and not just from the cold. This place has an air of death wherever you go. You feel desperate to get what you came for, and anxious to leave as quickly as possible.
That would be, prudent, yes.
The portraits on the wall depict the couple who once lived here. They look young and proud. Behind the mask of apathy that comes with aristocracy, there's a certain kindness in their eyes. The fireplace looks as if it has not been used in quite a long time. You shudder, both from the cold and from the thought that the resident likely has no need of a warm house.
Bleh! Well, don't know where to go, so let's just wander.
This marble bust must be of a past count. While it has some resemblance to the current one, the face looks markedly different from that of the town statue. The bust being made of marble, losing your marbles? It is a collection of literature dealing with the arrival of the first mages and what became of their descendants, who were and are all mages themselves.
Doy.
Evidently, the Count must be one such descendant, hence his apparent interest in the subject. This bookcase appears to recount the entire family history of the past counts of Kalima. The line apparently dates back many, many centuries.
Yeah, if that's what all that is, yeah, I'd say
These
so.
books pertain to the ever-expanding world of science. As you skim over the titles, you see one that says, Evidence of a Spherical World. You shake your head. What will they think of next? Science has always been a controversial subject in your mind. You'd rather hang on to the perception of the world that you were brought up with.
Yeah, that's a good attitude.
This would appear to be the classic fiction section. You have no interest, even though you would like to read up on how Daventry's own first king arrived with the others of his kind. You are not interested. The bus.
Oh, I guess there's nothing I can do here now. This place is scary. Spooky, scary, spooky, scary.
This is just a small storage room. Rows of red wine barrels are neatly stacked and piled along the wall. At least you think they contain wine. Seeing nothing else of real importance, you head back into the
He never
dining room.
drinks. Fine. Yeah, not going down there yet. Ooh, a shovel.
You would rather keep. You would. Narrow stairs. An old shovel. You take the shovel into your possession.
It's mine now. Dig it.
The window looks out onto the island far below. Through it, you see that the bricks of the castle might provide some footholds if you are inclined to go climbing.
I'm
You are
inclined.
not desperate enough to climb out the window. It is as...
Well, fuff. Well, looks like the basement is the only way to go. Now, it should be noted, in the original King's Quest 2, the cloak and ring are the only things you need to get on that boat.
The staircase beyond is very dark.
Ooh. We know what to do about this, don't we?
You hold your candle up to the candelabra flame. It catches.
You've bursted into flames.
You attempt to mold the... Now that you have a lit
Even though it's really not doing much for you. Like, since it seems to be in your pocket. But beggars can't be choosers.
The lid of the beautifully carved coffin is closed.
Let's have a look.
The thick black cloak that you are wearing hampers your efforts to...
Why would I do that?
The black... You remove... There is a beautiful... A raised stone... Nervously, you lift the heavy lid of the elegant coffin. You peek into its red satin interior. The coffin is unoccupied, and you feel relief wash over you.
You shouldn't.
As you prepare to look inside the coffin,
King Graham, I presume.
you turn on your heel. There, blocking the only exit from this dismal room, stands the Count.
Hi.
His skin is pale, his eyes jet black.
They look
he
red
wears a
to me.
black cloak nearly identical to the one that you possess.
You know me?
Ah, yes indeed. Sister Hagatha alerted me to your arrival, dear king.
He would not see it too well from where you are, and you are. In an instant, you are flat against the wall. The Count has you pinned so well you can't move a muscle, much less put up a defense.
It's good pinning.
You can feel the Count's iron-cold hand on your throat. You have barely seconds before the inevitable happens.
Check out this ring.
With difficulty, you manage to loosen the ruby ring from your finger and drop it to the floor. The Count's eyes dart to it quickly, then flash angrily back to you.
Where did you get that?
The elderly woman who lives in a house to the south of here, near the beach. She gave it to me for helping her.
The Count regards you for a moment. His dark eyes bore unendingly into yours, and you feel as if your very soul is bare.
What do you know of her?
She is not well.
I know. Do you think I am not aware of that?
You are sweating profusely. Hopefully this vampire doesn't find the odor appetizing.
Night is the most dangerous of times for my mortal family.
Beg your pardon?
I have kept constant vigil over my wife for many years, so that from the darkness, no harm would come to her. When her time comes, we will be together forever.
I think tonight will be the night. I have seen her this very eve. I did what I could to help her, but I do not think it was enough.
Well, that
As you
went
watch
well.
the giant bat fly out of the room, you realize with dread that the Count has confiscated your crucifix. Without it, you are trapped in this castle. Now what are you going to do?
Well, one thing I'm going to do is save my game. Here. And I'm going to do it again. And now I'm going to end this video. I'm the Blues 32. This is King's Quest 2.
Dost thou truly wish to cease our adventuring?
Yes. TTFN, ta-ta for now.